60 这些的故事。Chairman T.Khel Council, Kohima Village. I, on behalf of the GMS T.Khel teaching staff and students, the School Management Committee and T.Khel community welcome our Principal Director, School Education Thavaseelan Thavaseelan K IAS. It is unfortunate for us that our chief guest, Dr. T.Khel could not grace us with his presence today due to some unavoidable circumstances. But we are fortunate enough to have Sir Thavaseelan K IAS, Principal Director, School Education, who despite his busy schedule agreed to our invitation. I also welcome Nagaland Board of School Education Chairman Madam Asanyo Sekose, government officials from RD Department, and all the other government officials and media fraternity who are present in our brand new school building. Your consent and your presence in our midst today is a blessing to all, and we will forever cherish your good deeds. Thank you.
Chairman T.Khel Council. Principal Director, move Department Sutsa City work ba. Honorable Dr. Chilutu MLA. Give his party me Timia Tichiko. Who go Reverend give him a say. Move compares. So she Akinime Hudi Tie Kabunu Gavor. But Pate Chia Hakinu Lesiki Je Move Hatoje Pie Kazasado. Tutunime Tinyo Num Hashi Grimi Propo Hale Pechidi Lesum Hashi Mie Maramarafa Shuro Gumie Casidi Hugo Miss Semu Kepatats work at the Shikili Hago Zuko Jun Zagretini, Ticini Gini Bunia Sedele It's a hip Higel Celia. He will him Hamorgas Watsa get Prihigasa Chikunyo Solo said the village Nissan Keshija Hagasula Muke Prihikasula Tinyozanu Petek Kepeji Pusaya Puki Kapie Letumia Kobu Kebaga Zut Sagasalari Kepeji Pusaya Kebo Committee Zanu Sudide Sumudu Mir Prabhu Kehuli Dolari Auditorium for Saba Tinyo Kasemi for Harabijidi Lesiki Shigulidi Shemiko, in February, Segavormiko, Tie Ugo, Ugo Zebamutazo Shiri, Uninuko Ozananu, Lesson Hashi Tawla, Lady Sekira Packet Puizarunu, Uzaru Pili Kazukula, a deck, a Beje Pusaya. Here Ugo the patat subodi, the modari, Udinio, Upruzanu, Kigatori, Pagavit, Suzu Gazula, the Benefibu Jabi, Upeteri, Savonu, Inoviu Belho, Ukedinu, Gepuhi, Sadi, Musa Shemiho, Uprunozanu, Almirari Pie, the Saki, Tie Separ, Kepesaki Vimia, Susu Zoho. Sagimi, Miho, Uzarunu, Rudy Mobaro, Isinu, Uzaru, Pregaliat, Sadi, Buki, Bazuki, Shirom, Hakapra, Ekuhi. What's up, Roshidi, Akazim, the Nibus was a former additional director.
There you know, it's a Teruse, we can be for the over to see ya. Passionate. Rusum Rogashaw, Capital, Candy Busicuse, to Dunimia, Kel Provincial Chairman. The Rugafa School Thavaseelan K, highest Principal Director School Education. All the departmental officials who are here with him. Rusum workers who are head teacher today. Here go to revoke the work. You send you here before. As a Judy were lesson Mashihano, Liligato, what's away. She liro, I'm here to me what the only rocket she. Idi Lebia and Utsaver. Chitino, Mar dearly toward that. The Saga Premier Kapatamir, but Talik, if you. So don't know who tell you me dear, they put be as in the career liro. Let's see how no pressure gets a progressive or abbots doesn't look per Mupolis to the Upusedi pressure. Shidipo, the so much is a dear. Was that a women possessor? Somebody, Reverend Behelia, Howry, the Samashita de Mo, Hilegavita de, Hilegavia Tomibo, who don't know.
Shit, Bao Hurigo, Kel Chairman, you have told Nibu Sekose, Kel get Killer, okay, crap, Gesegas Surishi. So she. Sorobaro, who go Chief Gapsi, get Chief Hume, it will good, Sasat, get to Luba. Mu Ari Talitza Suguto, Ataluri, Without get Cree, you see. Well, she do go to chair how get Cree, Fugaba.
Respected Dr. Atu, Honorable MLA who had to leave for the DPDB meeting, respected Madam Asano, Chairman NBSC, respected T.Khel, Village Council leaders, women leaders, church leaders, student leaders, GBs, SNC members, my respected colleagues from the Department of School Education, Department of Rural Development and all other departments who are here with us today. My colleagues from the school, T.Khel Government Middle School, my friends from the media, my dear students, respected guests, ladies and gentlemen, wish you all a very pleasant afternoon. At the outset, I would like to apologize on behalf of my honorable advisor, Dr. Kekrelole, who unfortunately couldn't join us because of some health issues. I'm sure he will visit the school, very, very shortly. This morning I was told about the history of the school. I think it's an incredible honor for me to inaugurate the building of a school that's 93 years old. A school that's going to celebrate its 100 years, 7 years down the line. A school that was started in 1930. I think the first thing for me when I'm reading through the history of the school is the one thing that's immediately apparent is how the community leaders, the pioneers of the village, the visionaries, in terms of thinking about education way back in 1930, when the rest of our state or even the country for that matter wasn't exactly thinking about education. It wasn't very mainstream. And we can clearly see that the community support has continued all through the years, and it's morphed into this beautiful building. I'm sure, from all the government middle schools we've seen in the department, this would hands down be the best building. So would like to congratulate the community, all the leaders of the T.Khel who have, conceptualized this project and then completed it. I'm told that it was started in 2017 as with the tagline "Giving Back to the Society," and everyone who has contributed selflessly for this project, and all the alumni especially. That's a beautiful way of giving back to one school. I congratulate all of them and thank them for coming up with this beautiful asset for not just something that the T.Khel and Kohima village would be proud of, but even the department is incredibly happy about. 2 years. So what we've seen, this is something that's the results have sort of taken us by surprise in the department. We knew that this would work well, but then the extent to which it is done well is something that surprised us in the department. And the World Bank is sort of ecstatic about how the communities are coming together in terms of developing schools. There's something that the World Bank quote unquote says that the rest of the country is struggling with. So in this, what essentially happens is every school, every SMC, SMDC gives us a proposal of what they want to do in their respective school. They come up with, so there are certain items which cannot be taken up. For example, major civil works is something that's not allowed. Sometimes a school wants a inverter, they want a generator, they want to take up minor civil works, they want to fence the school, they want to buy some furniture. 6,000 odd staff across the board. Now, any department, like other departments, we have our own share of problems, legacy problems that we've sort of that have been accumulated over the years. Any department with a very large income, but fix the problems. That is the key. So there are essentially 5 pillars to what we're looking at in the department. The first pillar is the foundational literacy and numeracy. Now, I think the key to reforming government schools is fixing and ensuring that our kids have a very strong foundation, because any number of interventions that you do at a later point in time is simply not going to have the same effect if the base isn't strong. So infrastructure is a second pillar. A third pillar is a combination of 3 things: curriculum, assessment, and pedagogical reforms, because this is what we're looking at within the department. Is foundational literacy and numeracy. The second is capacity building and professional development of our teachers, because that's something that's very, very critical. So they're already on board and they're working on equipping education managers, not just our teachers, but also education managers at all levels, right from the district to the the Principal Director, an organization called the Educational Initiatives, which is a leader when it comes to assessment and assessment reforms. They work not just in our country, but across the world. They're working with NBFC in ensuring that assessment is world-class. Essentially the crown jewel of this whole project. So a lot of things are being done. It's just that patience and everything will take time. Here on behalf of my department, my honorable advisor, my commercial secretary, want to thank you all, and I'm sure this school will grow from strength to strength with the support of all of you, and hopefully be back here in 2030 for your 100 years. Thank you so much. God bless us all.
By giving the glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a memorable and resounding success. I would like to take this time to extend my sincere gratitude to our honorable chief guest, Mr. Thavaseelan K, IAS Principal Director to School Education, who despite his busy schedule has kindly accepted the invitation to grace this occasion. Sir, it is an honor to have you in our midst to celebrate this proud milestone in the history of Tsutunyame. Though our sir, he left us, but I would like to thank Dr. T.Khel MLA, and I will also like to express my thanks to the esteemed invitees, Chairman NBSC, DEO, Senior SDO, to the Department of School Education, officials from various departments, alumni, Kohima village frontal bodies, and other dignitaries who Nizelhu Sekose Head GB, T.Khel, Mr. Vinizo Shuhu, and late Tefurilia Hurie School because of the land.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.